Let's check in with the game that kind of kicked off all the stuff that's been going on this year. Warner Brothers' least favorite video game of the year, the one that's losing them money and probably, I would argue, hurting their brand. Kill the Justice League. So if you remember, on March 28th, they dropped that Joker DLC, and it actually brought the player count back up to almost 3,000 players. So they were almost on par with old Borderlands games that still have people playing them. Borderlands 2 has like 3,000 something players. So this is pretty pathetic. And this is just on Steam, but I'm going to take a wild guess that there's probably not that many people playing this on the consoles either. So let's just go with this number. 22,950 people playing this on March 28th. That was the release of the Joker DLC. And then it just kept going down and down and down and down. And now we're at 326 as of an hour ago with a peak of 564 players. Pretty pathetic. This game's dead. And they know it's dead. That's why they're going to end the service in 2025. This is the problem with live service games. So they're going to end support for this game. That's the rumor. And I would say that it's probably true, because to keep this game running, you have to keep the servers up. It's costing them money to keep this game going, and nobody's playing it. So you're going to get the rest of the DLCs, and then when those are done, this game is going to go bye-bye. Now, here's the other thing. Turns out those rumors that the Justice League is going to come back are true. Kevin Conroy, apparently, according to Miller Ross here, multiple sources at Rocksteady tell me that Kevin Conroy recorded dialogue for Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League post-launch campaign before his passing. So Batman is going to come back. And if you actually get to hear him, it's going to be funny, because I wonder what kind of dialogue Sweet Baby wrote for his return. Probably praises Harley Quinn for saving him or something. This would be an alternate Batman, I think. He seems pretty definitely dead since you shoot him in the head. So I'm not sure what's going to happen there. But apparently they're all coming back. And then the end of Season 2, or Season 1, or whatever this is, will end with them saying, we're going to fight and take out the last Brainiac, which would have led into Season 2 or whatever for the next batch of DLC. So all you're going to get are these characters, which are already done. Let's go through this thread here. So Kevin Conroy possibly coming back. Batman returns to Metropolis in Suicide Squad's upcoming 4th season after being rescued from medieval-themed Elseworld of supervillain Brainiac's design, joining The Flash and Green Lantern as the Justice League continues to reform following the events of the game's campaign. Season 4 of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is currently slated to commence in January 2025. The season also brings Deathstroke into the fray as a new playable character who is of two minds about rescuing the man who humiliated him in 2015's Arkham Knight. Storyline concludes in the game's 5th season when the reassembled Justice League join forces with Argus to end Brainiac's multiversal reign of terror. Sources tell me that this will likely serve as the game's final, with the recent Season 1 doing little to reignite sales. By the way, when I was on my Xbox the other day, going into my Amazon Prime to watch some stuff, I noticed that the game was on sale for $35. I don't know if it's like that on every platform. They've done multiple sales on this game, and it's done little to bring it back. I mean, you could see how well it worked for them. by looking at this. There's only 564 people playing it at peak time yesterday. So this game is done. And they know it. That's why they're going to pull the plug on it. And we know they're capable of doing that because they pulled the plug on Avengers pretty damn quickly, too. Remember that live service game? Good luck playing. They had to delist it. I bet you they're going to delist this game, too. I feel bad for anybody that spent $70 on this. So this guy says, thanks, Miller. Now, if we really want to get back at WB, who are the other 4 characters? Will we ever get them? Are the lockers for characters? And then he says the other characters beyond the table for Season 6 were Killer Croc, Katana, Poison Ivy, Black Manta, Scream Queen, and Gorilla Grodd. So you might have gotten them. But that's not going to happen. So then he says, no, they're not. The Season 2 character is Miss Freeze. Deathstroke is Season 4, and nobody is playing as him. They can just make his name and a little icon appear. His model isn't even in the public client. So they're not even going to make him, because that would cost money to create his model. So they're going to have somebody voice act as him, and you'll never get to see him. You might be somewhere, and his little icon will pop up on the screen. It'll just say Deathstroke. Grab some stock picture for him. Oh, man, this game is a disaster. Disaster. So they're going to bring Flashback and have him slip in and out of brainwashing. Like, this is a joke. So that's where we're at. Early 2025, this game's going to get its plug pulled, and that'll be it. So you got 1 year of this game. 1 year. Maybe a little bit more, because I think it came out, around Christmas? So, yeah, big loss of money. This is what originated the term Sweet Baby Death Kiss that I came up, because this game got death kissed by Sweet Baby. They kissed it, killed it. And I think that that's fantastic, because when one of these consultancy agencies come in, this is what happens. People should close their wallets and let these games sit and spin. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. What are your thoughts on this disaster? Do you think it's really going to end early 2025? I think it's going to, because no one's playing it. I mean, these numbers are embarrassing, and that's after a Joker release. You think people are going to show up for Miss Freeze? Who gives a shit about Miss Freeze? Where's Mr. Freeze, number 1? He's not dead, is he? I don't remember. They had that, Cold as Ice DLC? I don't think I played the Cold as Ice DLC. So I don't remember what happened to him. But if they're bringing everybody else back, they could have brought him back. I don't want to play as Miss Freeze. That's stupid, number 1. But you know whose idea that was. Oh, no. We have enough men, honey. Let's bring in Miss Freeze. That's who we need for the DAI purposes. So Joker, arguably one of the most iconic characters ever, which they threw away to go with some gay version that nobody knows. It's not even really the Joker. Did little to bounce this game back. So this game's fucked. Anyway, like I said, let me know what you think about all of that in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.